Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today, June 21st, 2019, Bitcoin passes 9.8 thousand. Yeah, tremendous day for Bitcoin. Also talking about the FATF announcement. Is it the death for crypto? So we're going to be covering that. Also a quick update on Lockheed Martin, LMT. Yeah, so they make really cool airplanes, if you didn't know. Before we begin, first keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. So let's go take a look at Bitcoin. It is going bonkers, and we're going to be taking a look at that and the market. So right now, this is Bitcoin on Binance versus USDT. And as we can see here, it spiked all the way up to 10,953. Wow, and right now it is correcting a bit, and this is on the 30-minute chart. So as we can see here, it's just had a really nice markup stage, bounced up here, and if we're looking at this, what we have going on here, if you're in the charts and stuff for like Wyckoff, what does that look like right there? That looks like it's preliminary supply. So let's go ahead and tag that. That is PSY, point of supply coming in. Okay, so there's that, and what happens there is that we're just doing a quick chart here. I usually like to draw a line there. Oh, that line is terrible. Let me color it something different that you guys can see. Here we go. Whammo. Okay, much better line. Let me copy that, paste it up. Like to do one below, right there about the bottom area. And then we have a huge way up here. This thing is just going to have a huge trading range, and I'm just going to guess for the trading range of where it bounces down here. I usually go up to one right around the top of the second, and then this one spiked down, so I'm going to say right about here is where it's going to come down and correct. So what do I mean by that? It's going to go like this and then boom. Okay, and then it's going to be trading in this range here for a bit. All right, so if you want to know where this thing is going, I was projecting 10,006, which is right around here. Okay, that's what I was projecting, and it surpassed that, so it's great. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. I'm okay with being wrong right there. But yeah, if you guys are interested where this thing is going and how I had this charted out, take a quick look at this video here. It says charting for whales, what I would do. Basically, it is laying out the plan for the whales, the institutions, of how to move the market. Yeah, so check that out, and you'll see that, hey, it's like pretty close. So you'll also see how high it can go, which is exciting stuff, because I don't think we're done yet, folks. Take a look at that video, and you tell me where it's going. All right, so back to this thing. This is just like exciting stuff here, and a lot of BTC holders are really, really happy, which is great. And check out that volume. Wow, that's a lot of volume. That, you know, if we scroll on out, this is on the 30-minute. Let's go here to the 12-hour, okay? There it is. So huge spike up. The volume isn't tremendously huge. It's up there, okay, but it's not the highest. So if we compare back to these big dumps and stuff right here where I have all my garbage on, let me turn that off. So right back here, that was a huge dump, and then that was a big dump, right? But nevertheless, hey, we started that uptrend, whammo, and we're getting a lot of really nice volume, which is nice. And what you can expect from this is on the correction is that you can actually expect a down bar, a down bar like that. Let me just kill that. And that's usually just what happens. So that's on the 12-hour. Let's go back to the 15-minute, because minutes are exciting, because it is just popping around right now. It is just jumping around up and down and stuff like that. So yeah, we are seeing some reds here coming down for correction. We'll see if it comes all the way down here at some point, or it pops back up, which would be like really cool. So we'll see. Right now, I think that I think that, hey, well, we'll see. we shall see, but don't forget, trend is your friend. Overall, I think, yeah, it's going to start going sideways here, rest a bit, and start going sideways before it goes up and starts approaching 11,000 plus. Okay? So that is Bitcoin. What is the rest of the market doing? What is the rest of the market doing? Oops, I killed Binance. Let's go back to the Binance. Here we are. Okay, so if we look at USD, order them here. Yeah, Bitcoin is up. ETH is having a great day. It's at 303. That is awesome. So it broke the 300 mark. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. Come on, thing. Come on, thing. Let's take a look at your chart. Okay, so it looks just like BTC. Okay, nice, huge increase in there. Where is this money coming from? Where are all these funds coming from? Well, we'll get to that, but in the video I have some, going back to the videos that I've done, that give you clues on where this money is coming from. One, most recent, is Hong Kong, where the millions marched. Yeah, BTC Safe Haven. So that's what's going on, is that a lot of people, and not just in Hong Kong, but in Asia, are looking at this, and they're saying, hey, let's go into BTC for a safe haven. Check out that video, give it a watch and see. This one here, charting for whales, that's the one on the plan for the whales on how to move the market and stuff like that. Also, there's a really important one for geopolitical impact, for not just on BTC but for crypto, and that is the most important crypto right here. It says TKY and PBOC, and down below digital renminbi, that's RMB, 400,000 Bitcoin. Really? Check that out. And it goes in depth on a very, very good article which basically lays out China's plans for the future. Okay, and then here's a fun one too, milk on VeChain. Yay. All right, so yeah, the cryptos as a whole are having a pretty good day, and look, it's bouncing up again. It's at 304. I mean, like, that's awesome. That's on the 15-minute here. Let's go to the 3-minute, see what it's doing. This is Ethereum, guys, on the 3-minute on Binance, and it's just chugging along. Boom, 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 boom. This is actually signs of distribution, guys. Distribution. Supplies coming in. Supply. Couldn't make it. Try up here. A little bit of supply. Yeah, this is signs of distribution. So watch for it to do something like this. Okay, so ETH might not have too much longer time span in it, so we'll see. But this is, once again, keep in mind that this is on the 3-minute. But it looks like it could be going into distribution. And right as I speak, yay, it's getting a green candle. But, you know, we'll see. But did it surpass that? No. Yeah, but this is looking like distribution to me. Starting where they are dumping their bags with an increase here on the sell volume. Yeah, and the buy volume is decreasing, so we have a mix. What I like to see is where both of them are declining. I like that. As far as this mix here goes, you can see that something is going on to hide things from the retail investors. A lot of retail investors don't look at that. They don't look at the actual bars. If we switch on this and we go over to the bars here, it just format, go over to the HLC bars. Makes it a lot easier, guys, than the candles. Because you can see, I mean, it just puts out the closes. So you can see here we're looking at this. So this is a level right here. I'm looking at this grouping of closes. You can see that, which kind of corresponds here over to the left. So what they're doing is they are, looks like they might be coming up and selling to the left. So we'll see if this can get above where it's at right now, above the 304 or 305 mark. So we'll see. and then there's a there's a red candle right there. But keep in mind, it's bouncing around quite a bit, and this is only on the 3-minute chart. Okay, but nevertheless, keep an eye out here for a for distribution, because that's what the signs here are telling me, that it's distribution. I could be totally wrong. Okay, so that is, let me just kill all the rest of that garbage. Can I kill all that? Nah, I'll kill it later. Wish you could just like highlight it and kill it all. Anyway, done playing with that. Okay, so what is going on? So BTC, a lot of other coins are having great days. Algo is down 25%, but it had a great day. It shot up, and right now it's just doing its thing. Brand new coin, right? Haven't seen that much listed. On the 3-minute, just took a monster dump. Whammo, boom. It was way up here, whereas that, like I saw it earlier today, it hit like 250%. 257% is what I saw, and now it's just taking a dump. That's a big dump. It's like a Sasquatch dump or something like that. What else isn't doing well? Zill isn't doing well. It's a great project in my opinion, but it's not having a great day. Same as VeChain. VeChain isn't having a great day either. It's down 2.75%. So, and this is versus USDT. Everything's going to be down versus BTC, okay? Because it's just having a fantastic day. But here's good old VeChain, and this is on the 3-minute. Let's take it out to the 30 at least. Let's take it out to the 4-hour. There. Okay. So as you can see here, it's trading in between this range, and it's just coming down, and it's making its test for the phase B test. It did that once here, and it's doing it again here. When that happens, what that usually does is that we start looking for. This is really nice. A really tiny, insignificant green candle. That is nice to look at. Why am I saying that? Because this is how springs are made, and what we do is we usually look for 2 to 3 waterfalls. So right now we have so there's our 1, 2, 3. Usually you want to get out on here if you're going to short stuff like that. Also notice here 1, 2, 3. As you can see, that give you some tricks there. But yeah, so we're looking at 1 rest, 2 rest, 3 rest. It could go down a little bit, but it's looking kind of unlikely, because what they're doing is that they are coming on support on the left, which they do sometimes. Okay, keep in mind that this is a big trading range in here, and it's just coming down, so it looks like it could be doing a spring. What it does in the spring is it might go like this, and then whoop. Yeah, sound effects help, guys. So keep an eye on VeChain. Okay, and I bet Digibyte looks somewhat similar, so we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, really, there's a whole bunch that are green. They're up, average 4 or 5%, stuff like that. Okay, but what is really the big announcement for the day? The big news for the day is does it even come close to $10,000 Bitcoin? First, let me make sure that I'm streaming here. Hey guys, let me break out the chat so I can see what you're saying. Hopefully you can hear me. Sometimes I go on too long. Yeah, I know. Hey Snow Bear, how's it going? Heavily invest in VeChain. Right on. With all the mainnet it has still decreasing a lot. Understand BTC took off. So sats are down. Will there be a comeback? Yeah, I just drew it right here, basically where we're having a... let me go over here to TradingView right quick. This is LMT. Let's bring up VET versus USDT. Look at it on the Binance. I don't have it quite all marked up that much, but what we're looking at is a spring, and an example of a spring is something like this right here. Okay, you see that? And then how it shot up. That is an example of a spring. So we actually had, this is a test in phase B. So we had 1 test, 2 tests, came back up. This is in C. Phase C, if you're into that kind of stuff. This is all Wyckoff that I'm talking about. It was came back here, did its low test, and then bounces up, came back up here. Wasn't quite a spring. It's in the upper trading range here, as denoted by these lines here in the upper trading range. So it's under, this was under a form of, this is under a form of reaccumulation, guys. Reaccumulation. It's not dumping. It's not dumping. They're doing head jobs on you. Okay, why are they doing head jobs on you? To get the price a little bit lower, and then what happens is it starts going up like that. Okay, so that's what's going on. Check out Wyckoff and redistribution. That's the pattern that you're looking for. So right now they're in the upper bounds. They're doing that for a while. Did a few tests, bring it on down. Now what happened is that they got lucky here because Tick, which is in the VeChain community, apparently they sold off millions of coins the last few days, and so that's, you know, they're taking some downward pressure there from that, because they're doing something. Not quite sure what they're doing. Different exchange, who knows? But they asked to have trading suspended on the VeChain platform, on the OceanX platform, which is interesting, and they sold a lot of VET. So I don't know what's going on with them, because they were reevaluating what they were going to do. But anyway, VET right here is going down. It's in that area to where it is testing, where it's doing a low test and possible spring, and lo and behold, let's scroll in here even more so we can see the bars, because this is important, guys. This is why we look at the bars. What we see here is we see a very, very high volume. Forget about the color, okay? Forget about the color. We see high volume. That means there's a lot of buys and a lot of sells on a big wick here, right? On a big bar. The thing is that for this close to get here, it had to come all the way down to here at some point, right? It had to come down to this level, and then it got pushed up, okay? It got pushed up, and that's where it's at right now on the green. So this is the current level where it's at right now at this level. So that looks like there's a lot of support right here. Okay, they did a test, not a whole lot of buyers, but look at the size of that volume here, given the size of the green bar. Okay, this one is much larger, because if we look at this one, this is really odd where it's a green bar, but yet it's a red volume. Anyway, that happens sometimes. But it means that it's actually, see there, it's going up. It's getting pushed up with demand. So right now, this is like a really, well, I can't say if it's a really good time, really bad time, whatever. But to me, that's an important part of looking at the down bars right there, because it's just reverse of an up bar. Because if we take a look at this right here, we have, given an example here, in an upper area, we have a pretty good sized up bar here. The next one is a down bar, which means the close was below the previous. This is in the upper area, whammo. What that indicates is a downward trend, and sure enough, that's what happens. You flip it upside down and you have just the reverse, and that has to deal with volume spread analysis. Okay, so keep a real strong look on VeChain. I just cashed out all my DGB and put it into let's say I put it into something. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm sure you guys can probably guess. Yeah, so there is VeChain. VeChain is looking interesting, tasty. Why is it tasty? Well, because it's low on dollar value right now, and then plus versus BTC. Let's take a look at that. BTC on the Binance. Oh, it's sucking wind. It is sucking wind. Oh my God. But this is exciting. Once again, what we have here, a big low bar on high volume, which is great. Next bar is an up bar. So that is really, really interesting stuff. That is such a nice low bar. What does that tell you, guys? How much lower do you think it's going to go? Because right now, sat-wise, it's, what, 63 sats? Are you kidding me? It is 63 sats. So there it is. If we scroll on out here, this is on the 3 hour. Let's go to the day. Put this in perspective. So right now we're coming down here. That looks, I mean, that's getting down to like a spring level here, to where we're looking at capitulation. So do we have capitulation? Yes, we do. We absolutely do. It is wonderful. Go to Reddit and oh my gosh, your eyes will become wide because everybody's bailing and saying, oh my God, the world is ending. I'm getting out of vet. I never should have invested. It's dead. It's over. It's the worst investment I ever made. It's the, oh my gosh, they just keep on going on and on and on. Music to my ears. Why is that music to your ears? Because look at it, 64 sats, man. It's like, really? So yeah. So if you're also into risk reward, you can say, okay, well, how much further can it go down? Not a whole lot further. How much higher can it go up? Well, hey, anyway, not investment advice here. I'm just pointing things out to you guys that you can take a look at you might not have considered. And keep an eye on vet. Do your research on it like everything else, okay? These are very, very risky things, to say the least. Okay, so hope that answered. Hope that helped you out, Snow Bear. Okay, Megan McClare. So he says my stallmate at work just had a 62nd birthday, set to retire in a few years. Invited him to my retirement party next year. He wasn't impressed. That's funny. Hey, I'm going to go through these questions here, guys, and but let me cover this thing, this real super duper important news, because no one is covering it. And it is super duper important. Everyone is being distracted from what is going on by the $10,000 Bitcoin, right? So anyway, there is a link below to this. You guys may or may not have seen this. This came out. It's on CoinDesk. Links below. It says all global crypto exchanges must now share customer data. FATF rules. Okay. This is a big deal. What they want to do is they want to track everybody. They want to lock everything down. They are scared to death of crypto. FATF is the Financial Action Task Force. Okay? And so they released this out today on a requirement for virtual asset service providers, is what they're calling them. You can think of it exchanges, but they're just not exchanges. They're saying, okay, including crypto exchanges, pass information about their customers to one another when transferring funds. Yeah, that's been around for a while. It's like the travel rule, right? But now they're putting it, they want to recommend it so all the countries can go ahead and they have 12 months to put this in. They're I don't know what they are, but they have 12 months for the countries to go ahead and establish these final recommendations. So we'll see. So look at the stuff that they're recommending. Okay. So they're saying countries should make sure that when crypto businesses send money, they obtain and hold required and accurate originator, sender information, and required beneficiary receipt. So who is it going to? Where to come from? That type of stuff. And so they need to ensure that the beneficiary institutions obtain and hold required, not necessary, accurate originator information and required and accurate beneficiary information. So that is hardcore KYC right there. Here's something else here under the new guidelines. So they're going to want the originator's name, the account number, where it's going to, i.e. the wallet address. They want the physical geographical address, national ID, credit card, whatever. They want the information to be able to track you down physically, right? Stuff like that. Okay. Also, what they're doing is they're calling this a threat of criminal and terrorist misuse of virtual assets. as being serious and urgent. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're absolutely right. For them, it is serious and urgent because they're about to collapse. They're about to collapse. They are scared to death. They dug their own hole, and we all know that. But anyway, so yeah, they are giving countries 12 months to adopt the guidelines. Oh boy, so that's June 2020. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Crap, what happened here? I didn't want that to happen. Okay, here we go. I was bouncing my mouse here because this is like exciting in not a good way. Okay, so the so-called travel rule, that's what's been going on for a while with other assets. Here's here it is. Okay, so the enforcement recommendations. The guidelines also suggest that individuals using crypto wallets to transmit value could be designated as a VASP, i.e. the same as an exchange. What is a VASP? Well, let's go up here. It is the virtual asset service provider. So you could be a virtual asset service provider. Isn't that cool? Yeah, little you, just because you have a wallet. Yeah. Using crypto wallets to transmit value could be designated as VASPs, okay? And thus subject to licensing requirements. Ooh. At least if they do so as a business. The thing is that, well, we'll get to that here in just a bit. Okay? In cases where the VASP is a natural person, it should be required to be licensed or registered in the jurisdiction where its place of business is located, the determination of which may include several factors for consideration by countries. Okay, great. Several factors. What are they? They don't say. So it's up in the air. Individuals are here. Here's the important part right here, guys. Individuals are not VASPs if they use crypto to buy goods or services, or if they make, here it is, a one-off exchange transfer. Wow, doesn't that make you feel better? Let's read into this a little bit more. What is this actually saying? Well, think of the Facebook coin. Okay, fine. You can buy goods and services on Facebook. Okay, so you're cool. You are cool on Facebook, right? And then if you only cash out every now and then, so if you're a long-term hodler, you're cool, right? If you're a swing trader, if you're a day trader, hey, guess what? You're a VASP, because they can consider that as a business, and then you're going to have to get licensed for that. That is what this is saying, guys. Read this over. The link is below. This is like some serious stuff. So if you're trading more than let's say like 2 times a month, 3 times a month, they might say, okay, well, you can take something off the exchange twice a year for all we know. We don't. So they could have the restrictions very, very, very low, where a majority of people are going to be considered VASPs. Hence, licensing requirements. Licensing involves costs, fees, benefits, not benefits, but taxation, special tracking, whatever, okay? They are trying to kill crypto, is what they are doing right here. So FATF, let's go on here. FATF is also giving countries the option of requiring foreign VASPs to provide products or services within their jurisdiction to register with the appropriate authorities. Yeah. Competent authorities should take the necessary legal or regulatory measures to prevent criminals or their associates from holding or being the beneficiary owner of a significant or controlling interest or holding a management function in a VASP. Okay, so that's okay. So no criminals. All right. So that is what I just read that. What is a criminal? Well, all those people in Hong Kong that the hubbub was all about with the rats and stuff, was because that they wanted to export the people. I need more coffee right now. I forgot the word, but to export people from Hong Kong to mainland China, if they deemed them in violation of the laws in mainland China, so they could export them, right, and put them in jail. So they would be a criminal. So just normal Joe Blow criminal, because they made a bad tweet, could become a criminal in China's eyes, and lo and behold, hey, no crypto for you, because all of a sudden you're a vast because you made more than one trade in a year. Yeah. This is like really bad stuff here, guys. For enforcement purposes, FATF recommends that countries consider using read this. For enforcement purposes, FATF recommends that countries consider using open source information and web scraping tools to identify unregistered or unlicensed operations advertising their services. So there's a whole bunch of YouTubers out there saying, hey, sign up for this, sign up for that. I take crypto. Go ahead and send me crypto for my Patreon page or whatever, right? They're not taking PayPal. They're not taking the Cash App or something that can be traced. For the most part, they're taking crypto. And for the most part, are they reporting taxes? I don't know. You tell me. I think that this all came about because they had 1 year where people didn't report taxes, so they came out and say, hey, everybody in crypto, you doing stuff in crypto, report it on your taxes, and lo and behold, no one did it again. No one did it again. And so this is what we get, because a lot of people that are out there did not report crypto on their taxes. I, for one, did. I was happy to. But I asked my CPA, has anyone ever made you put down crypto transactions and stuff like that? She said I was the only one. I was the only one out of all of her clients. She had a lot of clients. Yeah, so this is what happens if you don't pay the taxes, guys. They make it harder and worse than paying taxes. Okay, so yeah, back to this. Open source web scraping tools to identify unregistered or unlicensed operations advertising their services. Authorities should also consider public feedback. Oh, what is that? That's like East Germany. Remember that? East Germany, where your neighbor tattletales? Yeah, that is public feedback. Information from reporting institutions, okay? And non-publicly available information such as intelligence or law enforcement reports. There's like no getting away from this, guys, okay? And they're going to know, okay, if you're trying to hide under the covers, you could be a VASP and you're not licensed, okay? Because you made 3 trades or whatever it is in a month. So we'll just see. But the way this is worded, it's really, it's not good, man, because who decides this stuff? Here's more. The guidance even addresses services designed to obfuscate the origin of crypto transfers, saying nations should make sure that providers can either manage or mitigate the risk of transfer that these mixers, tumblers, or similar tools, ISPs, the VPNs, yeah, that's a similar tool. A VPN is a similar tool. Okay? If the VASP cannot manage, the VASP cannot manage and mitigate the risks posed by engaging in such activities, then the VASP should not be permitted to engage in such activities. In other words, if they can't cut people off that are on a VPN then they'll shut the exchange down. That's what that says. That's what that says right there. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of that? Okay, so goodbye, Binance. Bye, Binance. Now we can see why it's pumping all of those garbage coins that it's putting on its those IEOs or whatever, initial exchange offerings. Garbage, pumping it up to 100% in a day, trying to get your Bitcoin so they can exit strategy. Who knows? But they knew this is coming. They, watch out for BitMEX too. BitMEX has a bad problem. They have a whole bunch of people. They're trying to do it. They're trying to cut people off that don't belong there, but they can't. Right here, if they cannot manage and mitigate the risks, whatever the hell that means, right? Whammo! Not permitted to engage in such activities. That's what we have to look after. This is bad news, guys. This is bad news. And don't forget, you could be considered a VASP. VASP should also be able... Here's another great one, man. This one reminds me of EOS, okay? Everything needs to be like EOS. VASPs, in this term, think of exchanges, should also be able to freeze or prohibit transactions with sanctioned individuals. Okay. The problem is that anyone and their brother can determine... sanctioned is too broad of a definition, and most people can fall under it, okay? What do you guys think of this? Yeah. You can read the rest of that. Read this. Read this over. Read it 2, 3, 4 times. You think somebody knows something? You think somebody has known something? Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at Lockheed Martin here real quick. Lockheed Martin makes awesome things. Just pointing out, hey, they hit my happy box up here, so that's cool. And it's just eating through the box. So they're having some nice days here. Keep an eye on LMT. They're coming out of a spring, which is really nice, and they've basically broken above this resistance level a little bit. But yeah, so the thing is also another reason why I brought this up is because if we look at this pattern here for VeChain, imagine that is just like going down. Okay, so this is VeChain's pattern going down like a big heavy turd. Nevertheless, you can look at this pattern here, and so right now I'm saying that we're pretty much right around in this region for VeChain to where it makes a spring. Okay, so keep an eye on that. But anyway, Lockheed's having a nice day. Down day a little bit, but still in the upper region. Hit this box, which is like really cool. So anyway, they make really cool stuff. And yeah, I gotta quit hammering my mouse. It's just that FATF thing, just disturbing. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna go over to the Q&A. Answer some Q&A stuff. For those of you guys that got a bail, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified, all that good stuff. Check out those previous videos, and definitely that one article on FATF that I have the link for. Okay, but let's go over to Q&A. Okay, so Mega wants to know what do I think about hodling for VThor. Well, let's go over to the magic VThor place, which is OceanX. That's ex.pro. And VThor. Well, if we look at it versus VET, right now it's only up 13.3%. Wow, that's pretty nice, isn't it? What is it versus? Oh, you can't do it there yet. Oh yeah, you can. VThor USDT. So this is dollar amount, guys. It's up 10%. Okay, that's a big deal. People are looking at Bitcoin. Oh my God, it's up. What is Bitcoin up? Bitcoin is up a whopping 9%. Well, hell, you just got 10% here. Okay, so that's nice. What is also happening is, let's go over here to VForge Explorer. It's vforge.com. Go to their Explorer. Oh, nice big chunk in transactions. Somebody is onboarding. Keep in mind, this is the weekend. Okay, so they could be onboarding. These are huge clauses. Okay, huge transactions, huge clauses. They are getting up in the ranks as far as usage goes. Out of all the other blockchains and stuff, they are really starting to get used. Yeah. So yeah, we're still seeing activity, and it's on a weekend. Okay, so that's like really cool, and they just started their day. You know, they recycled the day here, so we'll see. But yeah, they've been having monster transactions here. Yeah, so hopefully that'll continue. As far as holding it long term, I don't know. I mean, do you want to sell some and pick up some VET or what? I mean, you can hold it long term, you can hold it short, do whatever. But that bad boy's up 10%. And VChain USDT is down currently 3%. So that's a nice little thing. But if we look at the VThor versus VET pairing, hey, it's up almost 13%. So you can get a lot more VET with VThor than you could not so long ago, right? And that's another thing about BTC. BTC with the pairings, see here, everything is in red. That is like bargain basement times. You can pick up a lot more of the altcoins with BTC currently than you could have, because there is a huge disparity. It is at the a lot of coins are really low against BTC, but then if you look at it on the USDT level, which is the one in my opinion that counts, you know, some aren't looking so bad. So yeah, and keep in mind this is on OceanX. Anyway, yeah, VThor. I like VThor. Yeah, I like VThor. Want to hold it? Hey, that's up to you. I can't say, you know, hold it, sell it, do whatever, you know. Follow your gut. Follow your instinct. Thanks for the question. So you said you just went on to OceanX and bought and traded a bunch of VThor to add to your VET holdings. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, so that is an interesting thing to do. Watch VThor go up. There might actually be some arbitrage there on USDT. Boom, it's up 10. And then on VET here, it is 12. So there is some arbitrage there going on. So that's like kind of cool, huh? And no one wants to know, what coin am I about to go into? Well, it's on this list. Okay, it's on this list. I have VThor VET. I have Player now. Okay. Tick, they're doing something. They're like holding off. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe a different exchange. Who knows? Interesting right there. I'm not going into Tick. Yeah, but take a look at these coins that are on here, okay? Take a look at these coins that are on here. Whammo bammo. But no, actually, to answer your question, I'm looking at picking up more VET. Bottom lows, man, from versus BTC. So you're thinking BTC profit should go into alts and start the altcoin bull market like in 2017, hopefully? Yeah, we could see that. We could see that. We could see BTC continue to rise. Watch that video that I did on like Shark Talk, what I would do if I was a whale. I'm spelling out the plan there, okay? Step by step, the plan. And so far it's hit. So watch that video, man. Tell you the future of Bitcoin, of where I think it's going at least. So you're taking some profits. Okay, that's good. Invest in a breathalyzer. I think a lot of people that are on VeChain might need to do that. A lot of people are loading up a Movet. Yeah. Thundernode, here you come, right on. Hey, you're welcome, Snow Bear. Looking at TKY today, looks like it dumped a bit. Bought some more. Sharks smell blood. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget that. Sharks smell blood. People are panicking on VeChain. Absolutely panicking. They're dumping their nodes. Long-term holders dumping their nodes. It's a beautiful thing. They are panicking. Read the Reddit. There's people on there with cool minds that are in it for, that are used to investing. That are I mean that they would like invest in Lockheed Martin. Okay, let's look at this bad boy. This is on the day. I've shown you this before. There's reasons. Let's go out to the month. This is like a monthly chart. And I mean, it just zip. That's LMT. Month after month after month. You hold it for a long time. Yeah, this is like year 2000 right around in here, guys. To give you a time scale. Since year 2000. Wham. Look at that. Wouldn't that be nice? So people that buying stuff like this that maybe bought back here have been holding for years and years and years and years. They're not looking at a stupid 100% return. So we'll see. I can't guarantee that's going to have a 100% return, that's for sure. But I like it to have about like 50 days of 100% returns. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. I'm just saying it would be nice. That's a dream, okay? Don't take it as investment advice of any kind. But yeah, so long term. And then the people on Reddit are just all short term people. A lot of them are, and they're just losing their heads, man. They have capitulated for the most part. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, so Diesel says, yeah, all that stuff is FUD, CBDC, crypto, fiat's dying. Yeah, they don't know what to do, man. Mega says, vast thing is such crap. There's no way they can give licenses to each and every person. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, that's the thing about each person is their own business. That's what they would have to determine. They could say, well, if you are swing trading, then you are actually operating this as a form of a way to make income because it's a swing trade, or you're a day trader, to make income instead of investment. You see that? See the difference? So if you're a day trader, you're screwed. If you're a swing trader, you're screwed. Hodlers are the only ones that are, looks to me, from that verbiage, that are going to escape this. They make a trade or two a year. That's about it. It's because no one paid their taxes, man. Bunch of idiots. Make it bad for the rest of us. But yeah, a bunch of crap. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. There's so much that goes into this. It goes so deep, man. Down the rabbit hole. Just FUD? Yeah, I hope it's just FUD. You know, that also could have been exquisitely timed. So people read that because what have we had? We had that come out, right? Let's look at BTC here. Oh, come on, bitch. Okay, there we go. BTC. Oh, look. It hit my target box. Well, not really, but yeah. Have any other goodies? Okay. So if we're looking at BTC, it's been skyrocketing, right? This is on the 4-hour. Skyrocketing. We had the news from, well, that FATF thing. And what else did we have? We had, well, those other announcements that I told you that were a while back, okay? More importantly, recently, I mean, just recently, the Fed said it is not going to increase rates, right? That's when everything bumped up. Keep an eye on the Fed and when it talks about rates, okay? It's not going to bump up rates. What does that mean? That means the bond values, the yields aren't going to return as much. Because if they increase the rates, the yields will be greater, okay? And so what people try to do is they want a greater return. Just like when you say, oh, I'm gonna like sell all my coins and go into the one that's moving the highest today to try to pick more up. They do the same thing. They're saying, oh, our bonds suck today. Let's go into Bitcoin. Yeah. So that's actually part of the investor institutional migration from the good old boys club of the other older assets that are out there to the new asset class, cryptocurrency, and the king of that one right now is Bitcoin. That's what we're seeing. Individuals. You can take all the individuals that plug their money into Bitcoin. And let's say they all did that today. Where would that make this candle be? Maybe about here. Maybe about that high. Okay? That's all the world's people right there. That high. This is all institution. Okay? They're the ones that move the market. But yeah, so that is interesting stuff. So the Fed, there's a lot of stuff that really increase this. And what they do is they say, okay, well, we have to have a cause. We have to give them a cause. News, some type of an announcement. They have to give people a cause for the reason. Okay? Because people feel better. For the reaction. Because if they have a cause, which is the reason why something happened, why did this go up? Oh, because it's always going up. Or, you know, they want news or something like that. So they can say, oh, because the Fed isn't going to raise rates. Oh, so that's why everybody came in. If there was no news whatsoever, you'd think, oh, it went up because it's Friday. Well, what kind of an explanation is that? You're going to be left looking for answers. They don't want you looking for answers. So they give you a manufactured one. That's who talks about that? David Icke. David Icke talks about that. About cause and reaction and this and that. It's about how they manipulate people. Yeah, check out David Icke on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I'm not a reptilian, okay? I have to admit I'm not a reptilian. Yeah, BOA representative was saying that they want a cashless society. Yeah, they all do. Why? Because back of that FATF thing, so they can take your money right out of your bank easy, okay? so they can halt what you can pay. This all ties in, all of that garbage ties into the key, TKY. I mean, they want to do that worldwide. That's why it's the most important crypto. Look at that video. Watch this video. TKY, the most important crypto. It is, by far. Okay? On what it's trying to do. You know, Chinese people are like, some of them are like brainwashed into it. Say, oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, take my freedom and rights away from me. I'm fine with that. That's cool. Team player. But for the rest of us, man, for the rest of us, this is the start of people trying to escape to freedom. We haven't seen anything yet, man. It's now at 10.6. We'll see. Yeah, but BOA, B of A, the banks, yeah, they want a cashless society. It costs them, they want something cheaper, more efficient. DEXs can't be stopped. Not so true. Of course they can be stopped. They'll shut down the internet if they have to. Yeah, if a country still doesn't do what they want, there's a little thing called an EMP. They'll take down the internet and all the computers. So much for crypto. Yeah, they'll go that far. Yeah, there you go, no one. Crypto is the one thing that can bring us into a utopia or utter totalitarianism. Yeah. Yeah. 1984 stuff, right? Yeah. You guys are having a lot of good comments here. I'm going to scan through a bunch because I got to take off here. So Millie, hey Millie, how's it going? When bloody hell is Vet going to move? Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. Patience. Just showed to me that it looks like it is approaching a spring. Give it a week. Yeah, it will move when necessary, yeah. Oh, you want to know why did Zill retrace? Because every person there thought that the partnership that they announced, which is a good one, which is a real good one actually, was going to be with Facebook. And so their expectations were too high. Oh yeah, we've seen that before. Way, 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 way too high. Yeah, so anyway. And no, I haven't sold my DGB yet. Let's go take a look at DGB. I was thinking about it. It's on the month. Let's take a look at it on the month. Nope. Yeah, staying above this support. That's cool. I can hang with that. Hit my box. Yay. Let's go here to the a day. Yay. Hit my box. Yay. There it went. Up. Yep. Okay. Part of a nice spring. Big old spring. It's building. Yeah, there we go. It's having that coiling effect. It's looking good. You can just, it's called a whiptail. It's what it's doing right now. People say, oh, it's an M, oh, it's a W. It's like, oh, that's BS, guys. It's doing a whiptail here, and check out the lows. Always watch the lows. Building lows, hitting on major support lines. It just came above here. It's above the big trading range. On the longer term trading range here, it's looking pretty good. Let me go to a different diagram. See where I have this thing. Yeah, is that on that one? Yeah, I think I have that. Yeah, where it's spelled out better. Okay, so there you go. See that? Whammo. So I have a box up here. It hit a couple times. Hit it again. Bam. It's going to go up here, hit it again. And then I have another box up here, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, you see that little one? That little dip? Yeah, this isn't the scale, this line, guys. If you want that line for Bitcoin, check out that one video on Whale Talk. And it'll tell you the reasons, the logic behind it. What they planning, man. What they planning. But yeah, here's a spring. So I said, yeah, this is like a big-ass spring. It's in phase C. And then from there, just does a Wyckoff thing, man. Goes up. So hopefully, yeah, I haven't sold yet. But if I did, yeah, I might hang on to it, actually. Because I do like Digibyte. It is, to me, not Litecoin, but Digibyte is the right coin. For all the things and that they're going to, you know, whatever. Anyway, I like Digibyte. Do your research. Yeah, VET. I have really long-term expectations for VET. VET is going to be top 5, top 3 coin in my opinion. It's just a matter of time. It just has too much stuff going on for it. The bricks are being laid. Okay? I'm not looking at 1 or 2 week 100% returns on that bad boy. Think of Lockheed Martin. That is a long-term hold, okay? For me, it's a long-term hold. And by that, I mean 5+ years. So as far as like how it bounces up and down, I only look for lows, man. I only look for lows for opportunities to do something. What has Warren Buffett said about lows? Yeah. And so that's me. So where do I see VET going? I see VET going into manufacturing. I see VET going into gas and oil. I see VET going into marine. I see VET going into healthcare. I see VET going into insurance. I see VET going into a lot of places. So Mega says, thanks for the awesome content. You're welcome. Looking forward to the learning tutorials. Yeah, I am like hardcore working on those. Big time. So we'll cover how I actually marked up Digibyte, because Digibyte is awesome. Also, how I come up with these magic boxes. Yeah, they're magic. Magical boxes. Because when did I do LMT? I did that magic box. I did this magic box when it was like right around in this area here. When it was at 266, and now it's at $100 above that. So yeah, they're magical boxes. So yeah, but I'm working on that. Haven't forgotten about that. That's why I haven't been making videos of late. Plus, I've already shown you guys where Bitcoin's going. I gave you a line. Watch that video. I mean, there hasn't been news to talk about except for this FATF thing. And it's like, yeah, Bitcoin 10,000. Yeah, it's like, no kidding. I mean, yeah. It's like, open your eyes, man. You're surprised. Oh, it's at 10.7 now. Oh my gosh, it's at 10.7. It spiked above my box. Isn't that interesting? Let's go here real quick. 5 minute. Spiked above. Turn this damn thing on bars. Always get in a habit of using bars, guys. You want to be serious? Use bars. Change the scale here so you guys can see. There. Upper area. Pretty good volume. Please keep a note that these are all good volumes. Not the highest volume, but good volumes. Upper area. Yeah. Next one's down bar. Yeah, there's your down area. Yeah, so that's like downward momentum pushing this down. And lo and behold, it looks like the supply has cut. Okay, so now this is looking a little bit more interesting, because we now have this going down, right there. Yeah, I know I need to clean this chart up, but so that's going down. That's cool. Moderate volume. This thing's dropping. Yeah, so we'll just see. Right now it's just bouncing around doing its things, but check it out where it goes. We'll see. Interesting times. Oh, so thanks, Mega. Said you're looking forward to the learning tutorials. Granted, there are a ton of them out there. Yeah, there are. But I don't want to watch anyone that is looking for views. Yeah, that's right. I'm sharing stuff with you guys. Okay? I'm not saying, oh my god, I gotta get on and make 3 videos every single day, and I make a video every day for you guys. I'm a trader that happens to make YouTube videos. Okay? And so yeah, thanks for that, Mega. I appreciate that. Yeah, I said you want to learn from someone that's dedicated. Yeah. Sometimes I sound like I'm tired and sleepy. It's because I am, because I've been up, doing Asia, or maybe doing looking for the London fix, or stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, you got to adjust your life around it. Oh, so Mega says Lockheed is the HQ is in walking distance. Hey, sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, Millie, VThor had 25 million a day. It's a record. Who's onboarding? When's the announcement? When's the price pump? Yeah, you're on the right track there. Yeah, give it. Well, it's coming up on the weekend, so doubtful. Maybe Wednesday. Wednesday's a popular day for a lot of companies to do announcements. We'll see. So, let's see. Crypto Kool-Aid. Buy the Kool-Aid. Ask is there truth to Binance being the biggest mover of VET, the U.S., and when they delist, it will be a serious setback for VET. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, biggest mover, I would think so. I think they have about 20% of VET in their wallets and stuff. So let's say they have to get that off of Binance. Would that be a terribly bad thing for VET? Short term, yeah. Long term, it would benefit them greatly. Binance is like the worst thing that happened to VET, okay? The buy walls and the sell walls, yeah. That's my opinion. Why do you think they went to all the trouble to make OceanX? They want fairness and freedom and to be able to go to where they want to go. Okay? That's my opinion. I think Binance has been a black cloud floating above VET for whatever reason. Bank of A, I think, has either the most or like second most patents. And VeChain is up there, man. VeChain has a ton of patents for crypto. And there's Leonard. Hey, Leonard, how's it going, man? So Lorenzo wants to know, yeah, I'm bullish on VeChain. Yeah, I'm bullish on VeChain. I'm always bullish on VeChain, man. It's looking like it's doing tangs. It's doing tangs. So let's go take a look at it. VET USD. Okay, it's down 3%. Come on, thingy. Come on, Ocean X. Yeah, so it's down. It's been look at this volatility. Wonderful volatility. That's to confuse people, okay? Look at the general overall stepping pattern here in the general increase in volume. This is really nice to see. This is on Ocean X on USDT. Nice increase. Boom, boom. Stair-step pattern here. Boom. Largest buy volume right there. Look at that. Largest candle in a long time. That's 15 minute. That's a long time to me. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, so right around in here, huge buys at the really low area. That's on versus USD. And if we look at it, hey, it's up near the high. It's just coming down here. It's just retracing, man. It's just doing a retrace. People are capitulating. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. They're capitulating, man. Okay, right now it's on a green candle. Huge sell. Okay, that's probably Tick dumping their coins. This is like Tick dumping their coins, causing this. So that's going away real soon. But look at this pattern. Okay. Yeah, there you go. But I am bullish on VeChain, always have been. Fantastic project out there. It is totally awesome. Do your research. Partnerships matter? Yeah, I think they do. Oh, and Bitcoin's at 10.7. Woohoo. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I'm going on long enough. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, get notified. Read the FATF thingy. Watch the other videos, stuff like that. If you have comments, whatever, stick them in. I try to answer every single one of them. But yeah, that's it. Have a great weekend. Catch you later.